If you're like this person and you're mainly a Stairmaster and hip extension type person, you maybe do some abs, you maybe do some other stuff like that, but you don't really have a set routine, let me build you one super quick and easy. Firstly, if your main goal is weight loss, do the cardio first. That's perfectly fine. If your main goal is putting on a little bit of size, you maybe want to build some muscle, do that first because your energy is going to be higher for the first thing. So you want to put whatever you want to prioritize first. Secondly, not seeing any upper body in there. Even if you're someone who doesn't want to have a super huge upper body, I would recommend training some form of compound movement for your back and your chest at the minimum when it comes to upper body, because having upper body strength is a good thing to do for just overall health. On top of that, a little bit of extra muscle is going to help you to be able to have more calories burned at maintenance, which means that you can lose weight easier because you can eat more. This could look like a lower upper lower split where you're doing 2 lower body days for every upper body day, but you're still getting some semblance of upper body in your routine. Nothing wrong with Stairmaster. If you want to do the Stairmaster, that's perfectly fine. No issues with that. For the abs though, I would recommend finding 1 to 2 staple movements and doing that and progressing them with weight instead of doing a routine on the mat. Reason being, that high of a rep range with that many sets is really going to stop you from making real progress because you're not getting that close to failure and you're kind of just building up fatigue. Maybe you're sore the next day, but that's more because of the lactate buildup than really anything else in terms of muscular growth. Something like a weighted crunch would be great, maybe a hanging leg raise. There's machines that you can do crunches with too. All those would be great. And if we want to build the simplest routine possible for working out, this is what I would do. On your leg day, I want you to do 1 quad movement, 1 hamstring movement, a glute movement, and then a adductor/abductor. If you want to throw calves in there, that's perfectly fine. I know not everybody wants to focus on them, so that's optional. For the upper body, I want you to do 1 chest movement, 1 back movement, or 2 if you want to focus on your lats too. So maybe 1 upright pull and then 1 horizontal pull, and then a shoulder movement, and then a bicep/tricep movement, depending on if you want to focus on arms at all. And that's it. 5 movements per day, roughly. You could just do 2 sets on everything, push yourself semi close to failure. You're going to get great results as a beginner. Mind you, this is a beginner routine. And in all honesty, if you wanted to just use the Smith machine, you could use the Smith machine for your entire workout. Legs on a Smith machine, you can do squats, RDLs, hip thrusts, you're basically good to go there. Upper body, you could do something like a upright row, you could do a shoulder press and then a chest press. Again, maybe not the most optimal, but as a beginner, it doesn't matter about being optimal. You're trying to be semi-consistent, and this is a super simple routine to get you to that point. If you have any other questions, drop a comment letting me know. I'd love to answer them.